Hello YouTube, Sharps1874 here, and this is my second attempt at doing a video today. Things just aren't working out, so I think I need to change my yin or my yang or something. So I've got my little pillow, I've got my, I don't really know what it is, it's just something that I got for Christmas. Okay, I'm ready to go. All right, we're going to talk today about a K11. So I recently acquired a K11, and I was telling some folks at work about it, some of my colleagues, and said that it's a straight pull bolt. And they didn't understand what I was saying, and I tried to explain the camming action of the K11 bolt. And it wasn't until I actually took a picture and took it in and said, look, here's how it works, that they said, ah, now we get it. But they were all concerned that I was nuts. Well, I am nuts, but I'm not that nuts. So we're going to take a look at my K11. Now, I'll let you know right up front that I will probably get confused, and sometimes I'll say K31, sometimes I'll say K11. I'll try to do better this time. Hopefully my yin and my yang are all aligned and everything will be wonderful. So let's go take a look at the rifle, then we'll talk more about the bolt. Okay, here is my K11. Start up here at the front. There's they have this cute little muzzle protector that goes over top of the front. Well, barrel protector, I guess. Shouldn't say muzzle. And then this lug right here is used for stacking a number of rifles together. And we'll go down and just give a quick overall look at the rifle. And then I want to go back to the rear sight. So let's just set this up, and there we go. So we've got graduations there, and of course it flips up, and this is, you got the notches, and this will go into all those different notches. And we'll just take a quick look down here. There is the this is the bolt release, and the trigger on the K11, just a little, it's really quite a hook. It's, you would get the tip of your finger in there, but that's about it. And looking at the graduations there, okay, so here is the infamous straight pull bolt. I'm going to set the tripod up so we can take a look at how it works. I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the K11 bolt. This connects to the firing pin. You can put it on safe, like if you do it, pull back and give it a 90-degree turn, nothing will come back. This is the normal position. That's ready to fire. You can depress it and it allows it to come back. But this action, here is the cam action that we were talking about. And we're going to go back to the bench and take a closer look. But the thing to know about this particular rifle, this bolt, is here are the locking lugs right there. So when this pushes in, the locking lugs are now going to lock into right here onto the receiver. Okay, and we're going to go back and take a closer look at the K11 bolt, and we'll also compare it to a K31 bolt. Okay, I've got both bolts here. I've take a look at them. This is the K11 bolt. This is a K31 bolt. And what stands out immediately is obviously the length, the size. So they both have this same type of you grab on. Here's the for the safety and for the firing pin. Let's look at the K11. So here's where the bullet sits. Here's the locking lugs. Here's the extractor. Point out that this is a stamped piece of metal. Whereas this is a machined piece on the K11. The bullet sits here. The locking lugs are back here. So to understand the principle of how this works, we're going to take the firing pin and put it halfway in between ready and safe. What that does is that takes all the pressure off of this this cylinder right here, and it allows it to move. So you can see that when you're pushing, I'm going to stand up, so as you're pushing forward on the handle, the locking lugs turn. Let's do it this way. See how they turn? It's a little bit hard because this wants to pull, the cam wants to pull out. You push that straight forward and the locking lugs turn. Okay? Alright, I'm going to move that back so we don't lose anything. Now, doing the same thing on the K11, here being a much larger cylinder, but still you have the same cam principle. As this pushes forward, I think I'm getting a little bit of a glare. As that pushes forward, it just locks. The locking lugs turn and lock into place, and then as you give it the final push, the handle locks and everything is prevented from moving. So my friends were concerned that when the bullet fired, that this would have a tendency to want to cam that right back out. It can't, because there's only force going straight back this way. It's resisting because of the locking lugs. When you pull the handle forces the locking lugs to turn so you can pull it back out. So anyway, you should get the idea of what happens here. Okay, there's a number of videos on how to disassemble this, so that was not the purpose of this video. I'm going to put this back into the ready position, and I think I'll put this right back in the gun. Okay, so I'm going to put the K11 bolt back in. You see there's that's what keeps it in place. Right there, that's locked. Those cams are now locked, or the locking lugs are now engaged, and any force coming back from the bolt is contained with these rear locking lugs. And as you pull this back, you start the twisting action, and the locking lugs have turned, and you're able to extract the bullet. And if you want to release this trigger, you just do it like that. Or again, now it's in safe mode. Okay, there's the K11 and K31, the straight pullback action of the Swiss rifle. Excuse me, it's 22 degrees outside. Haven't had a good day to go out to the range. I'm hoping that sometime in the next month or so we might have a nice sunshiny day that I can go and take some video of of how this shoots. Once I do, I'll make sure I get it on the web. But K31, K11, I think I got everything straight. I don't think I mixed the two of them up. but it's just a very unique action. I've shown this rifle to a number of my friends, and they said, wow, I've never seen anything like that. Well, I don't know, I'm getting excited. I want to go shoot them. Anyway, the K11, the straight pullback bolt, that's how it works. I'm Sharps 1874, and I thought you might like to know.